Pisces, in this ever crazy changing world, it's good to have two sources of information that can help guide and inspire you. The tarot cards and the astrology stars. They're like having two wise friends. The tarot card for the first week is the Death card. The tarot card for the second week is the Hermit. The tarot card for the third week is the Knight of Cups. And the tarot card for the fourth week is the Seven of Pentacles. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. Pisces, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Death card. It suggests the ever-changing cycles of nature with endings becoming new beginnings. Your world is changing, but is also full of new potential. So don't be stuck in the past, keep the faith, go through the changes, and move to the future. So as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with three interesting oppositions. The Sun in the 9th house opposes Jupiter in the 3rd house. Now, the opposition between the Sun and the Jupiter in these two houses manifests on the mental level. So you have a need to expand your mind because you're looking for more opportunities and you are ambitious, but you may have a real need to analyze what you already know and then what you need to learn to get ahead. And the truth of this is that knowledge and skill are power. Now, Mercury up in the 9th house in opposition to Uranus down in the 3rd can represent that there's an erratic energy around communication and there can be some fuzzy thinking going on. So what you need to do is to get your ideas across to other people. You have to be as clear as you possibly can. Now, this will be helped when Venus in the 7th house opposes Neptune in the 1st. So if you keep yourself clear and you can win them over with a little finesse, you don't always have to know all the facts. So it's called salesmanship. So that might help you out a bit. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Hermit. This card represents the spiritual wisdom that is offered to the seeker on the path. The Hermit has seen the challenges of life, and he now holds in his lantern the possible answers. Will the seeker follow the advice of Spirit? Now, as we look down into the astrology, week 2 is energized by Mars in the 9th house, opposing Uranus in the 3rd house of intellect. Now, you may have some fabulous ideas that are very exciting, but if you're too erratic in your presentation, no one will understand you. You may be able to use new technology to get your point across, but others still might not be willing to change their position, especially if you're dealing with unusual information. Remember, this is a world of rapid changes. Now, this is really important to understand since the new moon will be in Scorpio and your 9th house, and it also will oppose Uranus in the 3rd. This brings a lot of emotional energy to the picture. So make sure you keep your mind calm and carry on. A new cycle is really beginning, and that can really put a little bumps in the road. So don't be surprised and just allow, and you'll get through it. The tarot card for the 3rd week of the month is the Knight of Cups. It shows a man in armor seated on a white horse. He extends a cup before him. His helmet signifies imagination, and there's water behind him. He suggests inspiration, creativity, and emotion. and you may receive an offer that has a positive emotional impact. And it might be in the area of love and romance. Woo! Now, as we look into the astrology, the third week begins with a powerful Sun-Mars conjunction in your ninth house. You must be willing to open your mind to new possibilities and be willing to follow your ambitious plans to get ahead. But you will never really succeed if they do not understand you. So take some time to learn who and what you're up against, set up a logical plan of attack, and control your passions. If you become frustrated, you may lose the war by making mistakes. Lucky for you, there is an easy trine between the Sun and Mars in the ninth to Neptune in the first house. Now, this will bring the power of imagination and finesse to your presentation. So remember this, everybody likes a well-produced, compelling story. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Seven of Pentacles. This card represents a need to take inventory of what has been done. This can represent any type of achievement. You have worked hard, achieved some success, but now you may need to reflect on what you've achieved and where you want to go in the future. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month ends as the Sun enters optimistic Sagittarius in your 10th house of career and status. Now, this is a green light energy that suggests you pull out the stops and move ahead, and especially in your career and social situations. Use the power of your ideas to convert non-believers. Just remember to keep it simple and logical and not dramatic, since this energy will be modified as Saturn will square both the Sun and Mars from the first house. So too much pizzazz may backfire. And especially since there is a questionable square from Mercury to Neptune, and this energy speaks of confusion and even somewhat an energy of distrust. People might misunderstand you, or you misunderstand them. So again, that is why you must keep things simple and above board. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please like my videos and share them with your friends. And if you'd like to know more information and how to get help personally, get a private psychic and spiritual reading or a natal transit astrology chart, go to my website, ProfessorAstrology.com, and go to the private services page. And that's where you'll get the information. It's ProfessorAstrology.com, and I hope you have a great month.